2306 e4. Let's just go e5. Okay, I'll develop my knight, protect the pawn. He's playing the Scotch game. Let's just take. And then after he takes, I'm going to develop my knight and attack the pawn. Now he takes, let's take with the pawn. And then my knight is under attack, but we don't want to move the same piece more than once. So I'm going to put my queen here, pinning his pawn to his king. But then he's played this move, so I now have to move the knight more than once. He plays c4, forcing me to move the knight yet again. But instead of moving the knight again, I'm going to play bishop a6 and pins the pawn to the knight. This is all book moves, by the way. Now, after he plays b3, I don't have to move the knight just yet. So I'm going to play g6 with the whole idea of castling my king. He develops his bishop. Let's simply develop our bishop. And then once he moves his knight, I'll castle my king. And now it's time to start some attack. He moves his queen, which means my knight is currently under attack and has to move. But I'm just going to put my knight on b6 for now. That's not a good score for the knight, though. He castles his king. And then I'm going to play d5, which immediately breaks in the center of the board. He takes. Okay, let's give a check here first. His king takes. Let's give another check. Okay, now we're doing fine again, and let's just take back the pawn. And here I'm just trying to get my rooks in the game. My bishop and my knight is really not doing anything. He moves his knight, and a good way to start getting my pieces in the game is actually to pull my bishop back to c8 because it threatens to pin his queen, so he has to move his queen out the way. He took on c6. Beautiful move. Okay, let's give a check first. And then after he blocks, let's play this move and attack the queen. Tricky position, but I'm going for mate. All right, he moves his queen to defend. Like, I'm really trying to sacrifice something here. I'm going to play knight takes c4 and sacrifice my knight. Pawn takes is bad because it pins his queen. Bishop takes is not possible due to the pin. Queen takes is not possible because he loses the queen. And I'm threatening a checkmate. He took on f5, but he missed the checkmate. Hit subscribe for more.